of the things we do are busy things that we do in an area that is not effective, that the average person only spends 20% of their time doing the thing that they are really gifted at, created at, passionate about, excited to do. And the rest of it is all the dismal, dumb stuff that we all have to do in order to survive. Just crazy stuff that we're doing. Wonder what would happen if we would go from doing 80% of things that are busy but not effective and 20% of the things that are really effective if we would switch those numbers around and only give 20% of our time to the things that we have to do and 80% of our time to the thing that we were created to do. Wonder what would happen to your life. Now think about it a minute. There's a lot of things you could take from me and I could make it. You could take my suit, I got another one. You could take my car, I could get another one. You could take my house, I could get another house. But when you take my time, you have taken something from me that is totally irreplaceable. We take all kind of classes from money management. We know how to manage our money. We know how to repair our houses. We're working on our hair and our bodies and all of this kind of stuff. We do everything except the most important thing is to value our time. It takes time to be creative. You were meant to be creative. You were created in the likeness and the image of a creator, and in that likeness and in that image, you have creativity. If you had time, you would be creative. But in the absence of time, and with busyness and clutter, and the phone ring, you know, got music playing on your phone, all kinds of stuff, and no matter what kind of song you put on it, after a while you hate to hear it, because every time you hear that sound, you know it's somebody else wanting something else from you that's taking you away from what you are gifted and created to do. This is a life class. That means that we have an opportunity to learn how to maximize our lives. Think of the things that you're doing that somebody else could be doing. And think of yourself as a precious commodity that you are going to reserve your energy for your highest and best use. The first thing we teach people that understand their significance, if you are doing anything that somebody else in your life could do, you are not reserving yourself for your highest and best use. We are not using our life, our time, our energy for our highest and best use. And something in the back of this brain back here is going, ding, 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 ding. You're missing it. You're missing your life, your purpose, your passion, your excitement, your enthusiasm. And through these classes, what we want to do is shake you and rattle you and stir you up to understand that every moment is a gift, every second is a gift, every thought is a gift, every idea is a gift, every opportunity is a gift, everybody you meet is a gift. You are gifted with opportunities, and I want to show you how to begin to maximize what you've got. You know, one of the hardest things in the world to get you to do is to acknowledge what you got. You know why? We are trained to meet somebody who acknowledges what we've got. If I could just meet somebody, and we love people who see stuff in us. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it important? You go out on a date or you make a friend or you interact with somebody and they start telling you all of your qualities and you just soak it up like a sponge. And you say, oh, do you think so? Really? Oh, isn't that wonderful? We love people who see stuff in us. But you cannot climb the ladder off of somebody else's thoughts. In fact, we spend so much time trying to manage what other people think that we don't have any time to think ourselves. We want everybody to think well of us. But let me tell you something. Just because I think you're an airplane doesn't make you fly. Just because I think your car doesn't make you drive. Just because I think you're ugly doesn't make you ugly. Just because I think you're beautiful doesn't make you beautiful. Maybe you're giving your power away to other people. Entrusting them, oh yes. Entrusting them to give you something that you ought to be giving yourself. maybe it's skewing your judgment, because if somebody comes along and they say the right things and they feed into who you are, you fall in love with them over what they saw. And then you don't even find out who they are until it's too late. You roll over and you look at them and say, oh God, maybe it is not their ideas that need to be reshaped, but your own. Because you are where you are through the thoughts that you think. The difference between the CEO and the janitor is what he thinks. The difference in the status and the income and the accomplishment is in the thoughts that they think. That's the only absolute difference, is in the thoughts that they think. I wonder what you need to be thinking about yourself and your family and your friends and your life to maximize who you are and live your life to the fullest. And then when you meet people, you're not so hungry and so desperate for them to tell you something, because you have fed yourself